most of the regulars who have been around for a little while have heard my story, but for the newcomers, I actually saw GWAR one time because I was at this music festival, and I had the privilege of being a performer, so I could drive the golf carts and go around and do whatever, go backstage. So a friend of mine was like, hey, let's go see what GWAR is all about. So we drive up in the back and go into the backstage area, and I see them all performing for the audience there, and they're spraying blood. They got these big things hanging down, what I'm saying?
Too far.
Yeah, giant costumes. But
I thought you were about to say giant costumes.
Yes. But the thing I noted right away is that the back of those costumes were completely bare, and all I saw were asses across the stage.
Just straight butt.
Hey, blast off, I can talk my ass off. Hey, Smokey, what you seen, and I'll tell you what I saw. Hollywood, what you think, and I'll tell you what I thought. And we can talk about it all when we here on Trash Talk. Hey.
What's going on, everybody? We're back with another episode of the Trash Talkers Podcast.
We made it.
What's up, Smoke Dog?
I don't want to talk about football. Actually, I do, because Falcons won. But I don't want to talk about Georgia.
Which means you do want to talk about it. So
we
go
will
ahead.
never beat Alabama, man. It's never going to happen. We can just stop thinking about it. It don't happen. How you been?
I've been good, man. Life's been interesting lately. I'll say life's been interesting, man. Got some personal things going on in my life, but everything happens for a reason, and we'll continue to move on. So
wild things going on in society too, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I guess that's always the case. I feel like you could say that every day since, I don't know, about 2020. Mm-hmm. Just every single day there's like, we're bombarded with something crazy to happen.
Hell, I'm convinced at this point media and these huge outlets are making money off of doom. Just like
rage bait, doom, yes.
Everything to separate.
Scrolling, we'll say that. Yeah.
Yeah, everything to separate, nothing to unite. It's all separate. Like, God, just imagine what we could do if we were all on the same page.
Imagine. Yeah.
Just imagine what we could do, man. Oh.
Nah, but they make so much money off people just hating each other.
Being divided, man. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's the name of the game when you are living that, divide and conquer. Oh, I got something. You had what was that book you read again? The
Diamond Sutra.
I got one for you. You need to read a message to Garcia.
Okay, what's that about?
I won't spoil it. It's a short read. You could read it in 20, maybe 30, maybe 45 minutes. Okay. Short read, very good book. Every person out there should read this book. It has a good.
I mean, is it fictional, non-fiction? What is it?
No, it's non-fiction. So this actually happened. I mean, it was. I won't spoil it, but just Google it. You can Google it, and it's like 40 pages, very short read, but it gives a good message. A message to Garcia. You guys should check that video out. That book out. It's really interesting. But no, man. You're right, man. With everything going on in the world today, it's kind of hard to be Snoop D-O-double-G.
Yeah, sipping on gin and juice.
Yes. If you guys are new to the podcast, we always read the top 3 comments that come from our previous podcast. Smoke Dog, do you remember the title?
Oh, wait, we're right offhand. Yeah, what was it? No, I don't remember right offhand.
Megadeth. The end of a generation.
That was it.
So we read the top 3 comments from the previous podcast, and the number 3 most liked comment from that previous podcast comes from Angie Fitzgerald. Angie Fitzgerald said, I saw Judas Priest 4 times in the 80s and 90s. Love their shows. They probably don't drive motorcycles on stage anymore.
Well, that is a fallacy because they do.
And these are coming because Smokey actually went to go see some pretty awesome bands.
And it was actually just Rob. That was the thing. After Painkiller, they went off stage, and I was like, that's it. Great show. It's over. And then Hellbent for Leather comes on. And
keep on rocking it.
And Rob rides out on a motorcycle.
There you go, Angie.
Yeah.
All right, number 2 most liked comment from that podcast comes from Shan. Shan5. Shan says, Judas Priest was so good. I think Alice Cooper doesn't feel like headlining anymore and would rather go to bed early, LOL. Last year when he toured with Rob Zombie, Rob was the headliner. Can confirm, as Gen X, yes, we were roaming all over the city and our parents had no idea where we were. As long as we got home by curfew in one piece, they didn't really ask questions, LOL. That's pretty great.
Know, right?
Yeah.
Kids don't know that anymore.
No.
Well, that's another thing with the media, like we were talking about, that parents believe that the world is just the most dangerous place ever now, so you don't let your kids out anymore.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I had to chunk my cousin off, man. Yeah, I had to chunk my cousin off because my cousin's son would be my second cousin, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so my second cousin, he's probably, 7, 8, and he is, look, I love this boy to death, but he is just the biggest crybaby. I'm like, God dang, stop crying over everything, man. Like, yeah. He's got this little it's like a Transformer Megatron thing, whatever it is. Yeah. But I'm like, let me just see it. I didn't take it. I'm just like, hey, let me see it real quick. I see it. I'm like, man, stop crying. I'm like, man, toughen up. And then his mom's like, don't you tell him to toughen up. He's okay. And I'm like, see, that's that new generation. Yep, that's that new. And she's what, like 25, 26. But yeah. I'm like, man, I just want to see the toy. I'm about to give it back. I'm trying to help the boy, but don't tell him to stop crying. Like, boy, toughen up. God dang.
Well, see, she's young though. That's basically Gen Z, ain't it?
But her parents didn't treat her like that. Her parents,
yeah. Well, see, that's the thing, man. Like I've always said, there's a weird dynamic that Gen Z and Gen X have this like conflict about. Yeah, y'all were babied and we were tough, But then again, y'all raised them.
Yeah.
Gen X raised Gen Z, basically.
And as it happened, I was thinking, I'm like, I'm not being misogynistic by any means. I'm thinking though, I'm like, okay, maybe he's raised by women. But then I thought, I'm like, wait a minute, I was raised by women, so that ain't it. I'm like, he's just such a crybaby. If he asked for macaroni and it's too watery, man, shut your ass up and eat that damn macaroni, man. God dang. And she'd be, it's okay, I'll make you another one. Don't make.
Oh, see, yeah.
Okay, anyway.
I do understand having kids that, like, there's this soft spot where you're like, oh, yeah, I'll do everything for them. But you got to understand that this is the product you're raising, Yes. This is what they're going to become in the future. Yeah. So you have to have some toughness.
I'm like, just toughen him up, because his dad's not in his life. There is no masculine energy around, and I'm not saying it has to be, because I was raised by women, but it's just like this little kid cries about I just wanted to walk in and boom. I'm joking. I wouldn't do that to my nephew. My little cousin. But I'm like, God, man, just toughen up, man. Yeah. Love him to death. Love you. I won't say that, but love you and love my cousin as well. The number 1 most liked comment from that podcast comes from Amber Piercy. Amber says the no inner monologue thing blew my mind too, especially as someone who speaks probably too much of what should be my inner dialogue out loud. God dang, Amber, you just run around like, if you, you're cool, if you. To finish off what Amber says, and how many times I'm like, damn it, Amber. There you go. Yelling at myself, gotta get this girl under control. Hey, Hollywood and Smokey. How are you? I see what you did there. Yeah. We are doing fine.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I have arguments with myself. Mostly it's in my head, though. I'm not doing it out loud. But, absolutely I have arguments with myself. Like, I make the argument and then respond to it and then go back and forth.
See that, they say, remember they used to say if you're crazy if you talk to yourself.
Yeah, that's not true.
Yeah, I don't think that's a thing, man, because I'll look at a situation like, well, what if I do this?
Yeah, of course.
That won't work though. But if I do it like this, but I'm never like, well, what do you think, Hollywood? Well, Barringer, what do you think? I'm never like that now.
Dude, like sometimes I'll talk to myself and I'll say we, and that trips me up, and I'm like, hold on, I'm not crazy. I just said we, as in there's more than one of us.
There's more than one of us.
But I do it all the time. I'm like, yeah, we got to get over there today.
Well, you know what's crazy? You say that to me every time we record.
We'll see you later.
Well, I remember me asking that. I'm like, who is we? Who are you talking? Who else is the we?
I mean, really, it's kind of short for I will. Is we'll see you later.
So why not just say I'll?
Because there's more than one.
Yo, that's a true story. That is a true story. I'm like, who is we, dude? Who is we? And it's got to the point where I'm starting to say it. I'm like, God dang, man.
We'll see you
I'm
later.
hearing him say it so much, I'm starting to damn say it, man. I don't know, man. But today's topic, we got an interesting question here, Trash Talkers. Did GWAR take it too far?
Yeah, that's the question, right?
And there's many ways you could go with this, because you've got a band that dressed in some of the most outlandish outfits. Children were terrified. Parents were terrified. The media were like, what the is this? They peed blood on their fans. Is that too far?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the specific thing that triggered the media recently.
Okay, well let's touch on this first, and then we'll get to that.
Well, it goes into politics a little bit.
Well, we'll slightly touch on that.
Yeah.
Let's stick to the band itself as of right now, and the antics and the looks and let's stick to that. Then we'll hop on that.
Well, most of the regulars who have been around for a little while have heard my story, but for the newcomers, I actually saw GWAR one time because I was at this music festival, and I had the privilege of being a performer, so I could drive the golf carts and go around and do whatever, go backstage. So a friend of mine was like, hey, let's go see what GWAR is all about. So we drive up in the back and go into the backstage area, and I see them all performing for the audience there, and they're spraying blood. They got these big things hanging down, you know what I'm saying?
Too far.
Giant costumes. But
I thought you were about to say giant costumes.
Yes. But the thing I noted right away is that the back of those costumes were completely bare, and all I saw were asses across the stage.
Just straight butt. Just nothing but butt.
So if you ever wondered, they're naked under those costumes.
I mean, you would kind of want to be. I'm sure they're so hot.
Yeah.
I mean, you just had the unpleasant view of actually seeing.
From the back.
Yeah, you saw it from the back. But no,
it was hilarious though.
When we ask, has GWAR take it too far on this level, and then we'll get to that level later on. Yeah. But I mean, did they, or is it one of those things where you do it because you know it's going to sell? You know people are going to talk about it.
Yeah, I personally think it's a great gimmick. We're monsters from outer space. Yeah, we're these space aliens. We're these intergalactic warriors.
I just learned they all have different weapons too.
Oh yeah,
they all have a different type of weapon.
Yeah,
one's got like a pike. One's got like I guess a big ass axe.
Yeah. But if you ever heard those interviews by them, I've heard a few, and they're hilarious.
They're great. They're funny.
Great, like. They're like comedians that can also play songs really well.
It wasn't GWAR, but I would love to see. Like, do you think GWAR's ever performed in Atlanta?
I would bet.
Okay. So, as of right now, Atlanta's a predominantly black city.
Yeah.
So, there's that famous video, I'm sure you guys have seen it, where there's this deathcore band, and they're like, and you see it's a black gentleman, doing the security, and he's just up there trying to keep people off stage, and the dudes on stage, this song's about
Cannibal Corpse.
Cannibal Corpse. Yeah. This song's about shooting blood out of, and he's like, what the fuck? I would love to see if that was like, imagine put that same dude at a GWAR concert where they had their giant costumes, and he's probably like, what the fuck is happening here, man?
Dude, at some point they rolled out this giant cannon.
A cannon?
Like a turret gun or something.
Was it a cannon?
No, it was just a gun of it. He was like, this is so we can get you in the back, and they're spraying blood all over the crowd, like so they can actually reach the people who hide in the back so that they don't get wet.
Little do you know. I was gonna do but it's
exactly,
man. I don't know, man.
It's so innovative though, and shock rock was a topic of conversation during the Satanic Panic. obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you could say Alice Cooper did it long before GWAR.
Yeah.
I don't know when GWAR was founded, but I'm assuming
Alice
Cooper was around before then.
He had to come first.
Yeah.
Do you know what I was thinking? I was thinking about, you were telling me about your Alice Cooper experience, and I was thinking, I was like, man, we always talk about how Marilyn Manson has the feminine name.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes.
Alice Cooper was that before Marilyn.
Alice? I saw an interview with Alice Cooper talking about Marilyn Manson, and he said, well, think about it, crazy costumes, makeup, feminine name, who could have thought of that?
Yeah.
And it was him.
Yeah.
Like, he was basically the forerunner for all that.
I mean, he definitely did, dude.
He might have been the first shock rocker.
I mean, I mean, that's a conversation to be had, there, man. But with GWAR, man, I know the title of this being "Did GWAR Take It Too Far?" I go back to Chael Sonnen. If you guys know who Chael Sonnen is, you know who he is. He's not. If you don't, do your homework. But Chael Sonnen said a great quote. He said, "If you're not willing to go far, then you'll never go far enough." I rock with that quote so much, because if you ain't willing to go if you ain't willing to take it far, like do the most outlandish, craziest things that, did he really do that? Then you'll never go far enough. If you're just vanilla, then you're only gonna get that audience. But if you out there bringing out these cannons, and that's gonna be talked about.
There are people who make the argument that, those artists with those giant gimmicks, the shock rockers, don't have the talent, so they're covering it up. You know, that are real artists could just go out on stage and entertain by themselves with a guitar or whatever.
I disagree.
I do too.
I disagree. Because if you look at the great artists, you look at the Michael Jacksons, he had show me another artist that leaned.
Yeah. He had an amazing stage show.
Prince.
Yeah.
I mean, got up there with other artists and played the crap out of the guitar, dude. It's like you gotta do something. You know what I mean?
I mean, there's something like Lil Jon has a great stage show. He's got all these characters running out on stage and whatever. Not that great of a rapper. Probably one of the best producers ever of hip hop music. A musical genius in his own right, but not really that great of a rapper, right? So he has this giant stage show. So people look at that and go, he's covering up his talent.
Which, that makes money, man.
Yeah.
And you know what? I have seen some trash talkers say they're not fans of GWAR. Their music's not really up my alley. It's not really my thing. But you know who they are. You're talking about them because of what they bring to the table, the way they look, the things they're doing at their shows. You may not like the music, but you're going to talk about us.
And when you were a kid during the Satanic Panic, you saw them on TV.
Yes.
Because the news or, the religious programs or whatever was bringing it up like, look at what your kids are watching.
Man, I love that so much. I love it. I love when you see anyone, not necessarily an artist, but an artist, a person, anybody, a coworker, if you don't push the boundaries, if you don't, like, if you go to work 9 to 5 and every day, clock in, hop in this, do that, go drop this, pick this up, come back, sign that out, do this. But what if you deviate just a little bit? You know what? I'm going to pick up, instead of going to my client that's waiting on me to be there at 9 o'clock, I'm going to turn around and go to my 5 o'clock and then hit my 9 o'clock. Yeah. And just, you may get fired. You may lose your job. You may get written up. Or you might discover something like, God dang, why did we not think of that? Because it seems like the norm. You know what I mean? It's like, if you, I respect it, man.
Step outside of your
box.
Yeah. Like, go outside of the boundaries every now and then. See what's out there.
GWAR could have been like, God, well, man, I just don't think it's possible to cancel somebody back when they first came out. I think you couldn't.
I guess those programs were trying. That's kind of what they were doing with the whole Satanic Panic, is trying to cancel these artists. They were hoping, they could shut down Marilyn Manson and probably Alice Cooper in those days. And picketing outside of the concerts and whatnot.
By them doing that and putting them on TV, any publicity
it made them more famous.
That's what I'm saying. So seriously, think about that for a second. How would you cancel someone in the 80s? How could you do that in the 80s?
I mean, you'd have to be on the TV to do it because that was the only media or newspaper.
That's publicity. I'll take it.
It is. It really is. You know.
So could you?
You know.
Could you cancel? Is it possible to be canceled in the 80s? Could you name anybody canceled?
Well, I'm sure you could. Like if there was a scandal or something, you know, a news scandal where you know, and then you can't get booked for shows anymore. But it would have to be something devious. It couldn't be, look at your disgusting stage show, because the kids are going to want to go see that.
Dude, and the artists are probably like, yeah, what else we do? What else we do back? Come on, wait, you think they're going to bring this up?
Yeah.
Are they going to bring it up? Oh, they brought it up.
Oh, they brought up the Dick Cannon.
Yeah. Like, they're loving that.
Absolutely, man. But think about the Jerry Springers and the Geraldos and Ricky Lake and all that.
Don't forget Oprah now.
Those shows were saying, you know, we're shining a spotlight on the deviants of the world and, you know, these crazy people, but that's who they wanted.
Yeah.
They were out there looking for the craziest people to bring in and paying them to do it. So really, they were kind of helping the cause rather than hurting.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like we could answer the question. Well, you know what? I don't even want to bring the question up. I want to go back to what you were saying at the beginning of the podcast. What were you saying? You said you were talking about. Well, I want to hear what this is about.
All right, so let me give a disclaimer. I don't stand for the left or the right, so I really don't care. I don't worship politicians like a lot of people do in this country. They can all get lost for all I care. I don't care if they fall off their bike or win the Super Bowl. But they had this effigy. They had a character come out on stage that looked like Donald Trump.
Okay, I know where you're going now.
And they stabbed him in the gut. His gut fell off, and it's spraying blood everywhere, right? So the Republicans saw that, shared that clip, and these rage-baiting Twitter sites are like, look, these are what Democrats are doing.
Oh, wow.
And I watched that, and I was like, this don't make sense. It don't make no damn sense. GWAR is not Democrats.
Are we sure?
If you go back through their history, they've done it to every president. They did it to Obama. They even did it to Hillary Clinton. They did it to Bill Clinton.
Dang.
So how are you going to call them Democrats just trying to push for public execution of our leaders, you know, when they did it to all of them? They did it to Ronald Reagan. They did it to George Bush. They did it to all of the presidents during their time, and even some of the ones that were just running, like Hillary. And
that's how I was like. Hillary wasn't a president, but like, the Trump thing in this day and age, I can see how people are like, oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, there was a pretty big one that happened recently, you know, of a political figure, a political pundit.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's their thing. Like, oh, look, they're pushing for it. They're trying to incite people to do these acts.
Well,
but you don't realize that they've done this to all of the public figures. They're playing characters. They are mutant warriors, monsters from outer space.
Yeah.
They're not standing up there and going, I'm a political guy. I want to take out this political person.
Yeah. And that's because, man, shout out to them for taking, again, that's me loving for them doing out of the norm. They know they're going to get back. We're talking about it. They know they're going to get backlash from whatever party. But them doing that to Trump, you're about to get some hate. Doing that to Obama, the first black president, you're going to be called a racist. Yeah. You know, you do it to Hillary, now you're this huge woman-hating misogynist.
Yep.
Like, you do it to anybody, they're prepared, man. But
that's the great thing, is that we do it to everybody.
Yeah.
We don't single out a certain type of person. We do it to all of them.
That's the thing, man, with internet these days. It's like, you see one thing, 30 seconds. That's what it is. It's like, do a little bit more research. Do a little bit more research, and they did it. This president, that president, this president. Like,
it's kind of like South Park, right? Because they're getting the hate because they're poking fun at the leaders that are there right now. They did it to all of them.
Real quick, what if every member of GWAR was just diehard Republican? That'd make it a little more gangster. I'm sorry, that'd make it a little more gangster if you ask me.
Oh, it really would. I mean, but that's the thing, is they don't.
Yeah.
They don't play that card. So, but yeah, if they were, then you got balls, bro.
And that's the brilliance, dude. It's like I mean, yes, we know what they look like, but they're wearing these masks the whole time. So sure, when it's time for election day and it's time for me to go cast my vote,
they might go vote. You know, who knows?
Dude, oh my God, it'd be even more gangster if they showed up in the whole get up to go vote. I'm here to vote. That'd be even more gangster, dude.
My name is Odious.
Yes,
I'm here to vote.
I'm here to vote. That'd be crazy, man.
Odorous, whatever. Yeah, I think he's the one that passed. Yeah.
Yeah, rest in peace, man.
Yeah.
But it's so, god dang, that is crazy, dude, because it goes back to the thing, man. Like, I mean, I know you said they did Ronald Reagan, so it sounds like they've been doing this for quite some time.
Yeah, that might have been the first one, from what I've been reading about it.
But when you think about it, it's like, again, it's that we don't give up. We're going to do whatever it takes to put our faces in front of your face. We're going to do whatever it takes to get talked about in politics, media, whatever. What we need to do.
I bet their numbers went up. Once again, the people flip out and go, "This is hideous. This is disgusting. Look at these people." And they're like, "Yeah, look at us."
So I love it. I mean, and I'm not condoning what they did by any means. That's I'm not condoning it, but
as a theatrical performance, I condone it.
Yeah, exactly. As a way to promote yourself, as a way to get people talking about you, I'm here for it. But you want me to tell you where we're kind of being a little bit of hypocrite here? We could say the same again. God dang it! Apparently, Kanye's been a thing, but we can say that about GWAR. Oh, I'm here for the theatrical, but we would never say that about Kanye and his song Heil.
Yeah.
Why is that? Why are we okay with GWAR and getting
opinion.
rid of presidents? For as far as a stage antic and to get your face out there, I'm all for it. What if Kanye did the same thing, but he just happened to say Heil, who a lot of people actually find, I mean, a terrible human being, but some people follow that dude's teachings. So why are we being hypocrites there?
That's a good question. I think if it had been a running gag that Kanye had done this through his whole career, instead of just now picking out this one horrible figure.
He was on MTV. George Bush doesn't care about black people.
No, but that's not condoning a political figure, not supporting one that murdered many people.
Yeah, I mean, but you see the hypocrite, the how we're picking one side and not the other. You know what I mean? Like I don't think if he does, god dang, that's effed up. But if he doesn't, if I were to go out on a limb and say Kanye probably doesn't support anything that dude did.
Yeah, I doubt it. I really doubt it.
But would you be like, okay, I can see why you would do that to get people talking?
So you're saying Kanye is a shock rocker?
I mean, hell,
he really is.
What would you call it?
Yeah, he really is.
Would you? Like, can you appreciate the there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can. Yeah, I mean, the court of public opinion would want to crucify me for throwing support behind it, of course.
Well, I mean, it's with anything.
As a theatrical performance, yeah. I mean, I don't know if he personally believes in any of the ideology, but as a theatrical performance and getting his performance in the direction that he wants it in, then yeah, why not?
Yeah.
It's such a touchy subject.
But why? But why is it? Why is it we're okay with talking about our presidents of our country, but the second we bring up someone else that's not even from our country, like why are we like? But we're okay with talking about home.
Well, let's look at it this way. Who is? I mean, I guess there is no equivalence for the Führer.
Okay, well, hold on. Let's see.
But
you talking about that from America?
Anywhere. Like, who is looked at in history as just as bad a person?
I mean, a lot of people would say Genghis Khan was pretty bad.
Yeah.
A lot of people would say.
But it feels like, that's
he's
too
celebrated
far in the past, though. Oh, he is. Yeah, in some places.
Well, some people would say Stalin.
Yeah.
I mean,
Stalin, Marx, Lenin.
God, that's so. As Americans, I never even thought about that until today. It's like, it's cool to see GWAR out there. They're not into politics, but they're offing these presidents.
But also, those presidents are still alive, or at least alive when they did it.
Would it be any different if the H guy was alive?
I don't know.
I think it'd be worse.
You think?
I mean, I don't know, dude. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, you came up with a tough question. Man.
Well, not only that, but like,
well, my point though, if you think of another person, something that's closer, because you know how everybody says too soon. Something that's closer that people still hate, like Ted Bundy.
Oh no, I got one. I got a better one for you. Let's say there's a rapper out there that's like, God, dude, it sounds so effed up to even say it. A day that happened in September.
Okay.
Like, what if that person was pushing that? Like, oh.
Yeah.
But what are we okay?
The guy who was blamed, the bearded guy, is that who you're talking about?
Sure.
Yeah.
Or the act that happened. Like, man, that day made America a different America. I love that day. Like, but they don't really mean it. They're just doing it to push their stage antics and to get their name out there. Do we still appreciate it? Like, it's one of the worst days in America, if not the worst day in America.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I was saying. That's why I was trying to think of a name. All right, you got Osama.
Okay.
You got Osama. Like, what would you think if GWAR came out and said, "I love Osama"?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
That's my guy.
How is it any different than?
That's what I'm saying. That would be the equivalent of what Kanye is doing.
So do we?
Would you condone that or condemn it?
You tell me. You just said that I like that GWAR's doing it. Put their name down. People are talking about me now. So if they did it with Osama,
no, I mean it doesn't feel right.
It don't feel right, but that now we are hypocrites, though. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know because I don't think it's equivalent.
Okay, well let's go back to the H guy.
Kanye's playing himself, whereas GWAR is playing intergalactic beings. That have invaded Earth somehow.
How you just stop on intergalactic beings?
They have invaded Earth and they're taking out the leader.
3IA Atlas just beamed into his head, playing intergalactic beings.
I had to let that sink in. Okay. Kanye is not. He's playing himself.
Okay, let's say GWAR were playing themselves.
Yeah.
And they were like, hey, this is what we do. Is it any different?
It'd be a little different, right? Like, say, Marilyn Manson condoning Charles Manson. Does that feel wrong or not?
Yes, it all feels wrong. Mm-hmm. But for some reason, the presidency thing just doesn't seem as bad. And I don't know why that is. Because...
Maybe because we are controlled by them?
I don't fucking know.
We're controlled by the political class, so...
I mean... I don't know. I'm just trying to play. I'm trying to be fair. Mm-hmm. You know, if I'm gonna be okay, I don't agree with you doing that to the president, to Obama. I don't agree with you.
In real life, we don't condone them.
Not at all.
Taking out, and the GWAR is obviously not doing that,
no.
And they're not even telling their fans to do that.
But it definitely puts butts in seats.
Yeah.
So how is it any different for someone else to do it? To like the H guy or the Osama, like how it's to me in my head. It's like, wait a minute, bro, how you gonna be cool with that, but you can't rock with this? You know what I mean? It seems
because it doesn't feel equivalent.
But why doesn't it feel that way though? Like, what's that about?
Because condoning a guy who offed millions of people is a little different.
All right, let me ask you this:
portraying an intergalactic being that's offing the leader of the world.
But what if GWAR is portraying themselves? Is it?
Then it's a little different. It feels a little different.
How? Dehumanized? Because it's no longer a character?
Yeah. Yeah, because even though it really is.
That is so weird.
Yeah, I mean, and that's why, if GWAR came out as themselves and said, we are who we are. We're just normal people. And then they go into this is what we're going to do to your leader.
Yeah, that's weird, man.
Then that would be more equivalent to what Kanye does.
I guess it sounds like you're trying to not normalize it, but trying to somehow. I mean, I guess normalize would be the word if you're looking at it from a fictional point of view. Like, we're talking about fictional guys that are from 3IA Atlas. They just landed here on Earth.
Yeah.
That's fictional. Like, not gonna happen. But if hey, look, we from Brooklyn, New York. Hey, we're bringing out a big effigy of. Now that's wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But if you're from
a little worse.
God, why? Like, it's.
Because
we know who they are.
Then it looks like you're actually trying to incite this to happen.
But see, now some people would say that's kind of cowardly because why we know who they are. We know who you are without your mask. We know what you look like. We know you're not actual aliens from outer space. So you're actually doing this, but it's like, okay, mask on, totally fine. All right, I'm gonna do I'm doing it. Mask on, it's totally fine. Watch this. Nope, not fine anymore. Fine, not fine.
Yeah.
That's so weird. We know who you are.
It is weird, yeah. But then again, like, you know who the actor is that plays the guy who assassinated the president in the movie.
Yeah, I mean,
and you're fine with that. Because he's not saying I am this actor.
Yeah.
And this is what I want to do.
See, that's the thing. It's again, and then you have to ask. I was gonna say it's art. It's art. It is. But at what point do we cross that fine line of art and be like, all right, this is art. Okay, dude, that's just wrong. Yeah. Like, so where's Kanye on this line supporting the H guy? Is he on the line? Like,
if GWAR is over here and there's a line in the middle, I think he'll almost.
See,
Kanye.
He's definitely way over there. Yeah. That dude's way over there.
Kanye's a little, I'm not even saying Kanye is over there with the H guy.
No.
But Kanye is a little farther over this line.
Is it because he's not wearing a mask?
It's because he's playing himself.
Oh, so he's not wearing a mask.
And it all may be theatrical in the end.
Right.
Like, I don't know if he actually believes in the ideology.
Man.
I want to believe that he's doing it for shock value.
Right. The mask thing is bothering me. It's like
it doesn't have to be mask. It's just you're playing a character. Yeah.
I get it. You being again,
because nobody's going after
Quentin Tarantino.
Cruise. Yeah, Quentin Tarantino.
I get where you're going, but again, where does that? Man, I don't know. Damn, you opened a box that I want to dive deeper in, and it's like. And listen, we don't condone any of this stuff. We don't condone. We're just
not in real life. No,
we're just trash talking here. Yeah. I mean,
whether you love them or hate them, any political figure or any figure, really, in pop culture or whatever, we don't condone. Like, you may not like a person, but that doesn't give you right to off that person.
No, I mean. As an American, you have. Well, I don't believe the members of GWAR are all American.
Are they not?
I think one or two aren't. I think I can't remember.
Yeah.
But as an American, I've always said that I'll die on this hill. I may not agree with what you say, but I'll fight for your right to say it.
It's freedom of speech.
Yes.
Yeah.
Again.
Like when I forgot her name. Who was the redheaded comedian lady that had the head of Trump?
God dang it!
It was like the little.
What is her name? I know who you're talking about. Kathy.
Yeah,
Kathy. Redheaded lady Kathy.
Yeah, exactly.
Kathy Griffin.
Yeah, I think you're right. Kathy Griffin. Yeah. Yeah. So that's a performative piece,
but
right?
Look at it like this though. She got crucified for that.
She did.
But god dang, I bet she sold out some shows after that because the people who were against that
are all for it.
Are all for it. It was like, you know what, we feel that way too. And then what's crazy is she's probably like, god dang it, I was just a performance piece. I don't want y'all. Y'all out here with signs like.
Oh yeah, that's an issue, right? When you're doing those extreme performances, like there's gonna be some actual psychos that become your fan.
Yeah. Listen, look at Phil Anselmo. You know the whole thing was the
Yep.
Now, act or brilliant marketing?
I don't think it was brilliant because I think that might have actually hurt his numbers in the end.
But think about the people.
But then again, people were searching for him whenever they saw it.
Exactly, we're talking
who
about
is this guy?
Yeah,
let's see what his music sounds like.
Charleston White was
love
at that
it or
show.
hate it.
Charleston White went to that next show.
Yeah.
Charleston White went to that next show because of that. I'm sure of it, man.
Yeah.
But
he's probably going to a GWAR concert now.
Probably. But I don't know, when you take Phil and what he did, and I don't know the guy personally. We don't know his personal life. We're just taking.
Yeah.
I'm throwing.
Don't know how he actually feels.
Yeah, we don't. But what if that's actually how he feels? And that's really what he stands for, and that's really his ideology, and the way he lives his life. Mm-hmm. Does that make you less than a fan? Because
less of a fan? Yeah.
It does, right?
Yeah. But of him personally, now, we've always been able to separate the art from the actual person.
Yeah.
I don't have to agree with someone's politics or someone's hatred of a certain demographic to listen to a song and go, that's a great song.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't let that sway me. Like, this person could be
just said
terrible in real life.
All right, so you just said it would make you less of a fan.
Of him.
Okay, of him, not the music. Okay, gotcha. Like, yes, R. Kelly did some terrible things. But y'all can't sit here and tell me this, R. Kelly didn't produce some of the greatest
R&B singer of all time.
Ever. But I don't know, dude. It's.
Well, I mean, I go to the Chris Benoit thing all the time.
Yeah.
One of the greatest wrestlers ever, but he's a terrible person in the end.
God, man. I don't know, man. It's that fine line of art, man. Art is like, where do we? And it's crazier because I think that line is starting to diminish the more we move forward as a culture.
Yeah.
Like it's starting to disappear. It's slowly. It's like, how? Like, God, at what point will they take our freedom of speech away? Like,
it's coming,
dude. I saw I watch like interrogation videos and cop video. I saw a video where this dude got arrested, and the dude got let go, and the cop got like fined or something like that. But the cop arrested him for calling another lady, "You stupid, ugly B word," and he locked him up. He was like, "You can't do that. That's disorderly conduct." And the judge was like, "Well, he didn't put his hand on her. I mean, if the word offends you, that's your fault. Being offended is not a crime." Exactly. So they let him go.
Yeah, but being an a-hole is not a crime.
Right, but the cop was like, "Well, that's disorderly conduct." He's like, "That's disorderly conduct. You can't curse in public." The judge is like, "I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to go against you."
Only if it's in front of children.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, what if it gets to the point where we get some judges out there like, you know what? He shouldn't have called that lady that.
Oh, it happens.
Now you're taking away our
I got a
minute.
friend who got oh God, what are they charging him with for cussing out some lady? But
terroristic threats.
No, it was cruelty to children because there were children present.
Oh, well, that's different.
Because he said a cuss word in front of a child.
Even then, I don't condone it, but don't you? Isn't that fall under my freedom of speech?
Yeah, I know a lot of parents who cussed out their kids.
You know how many kids play rap music that say "B"? Oh,
and nowadays, I mean, they all have phones. They've seen way worse and heard way worse. Yeah.
So should a parent get arrested for playing NWA in front of their 3-year-old kid because they're saying curse words?
It's
like,
coming.
That's
coming. I mean, it's already happening to some people. But yeah, it's coming. The freedom of speech is going down, and social credit scores will be instituted eventually.
I already got my pre-order mask. If y'all ain't seen the mask where you can put it on your face and it blocks the camera, so
but then that'll become illegal.
Yeah,
once they.
God.
I mean, the facial recognition is already out there.
Oh yeah.
Every time you drive down the road in your car, there's documents of everywhere you've been because they have those tag readers everywhere now.
I was gonna bring my personal job in here, but those things have actually helped me. God, I'll just throw a story out there. We had 2 guys driving up to Connecticut, and one of them got a little speeding ticket. With the thing, it was like, hey, and at the company, if you get a speeding ticket by one of those readers, the driver has to pay it. The company's not. No, you were the one breaking the law. You sped over the speed limit. You have to pay it. So we got it, and the dude was, and I was like, hey, this speeding ticket is $70. He was like, oh, well, I wasn't driving. And I was like, well, let me call the other guy that was. There's only 2 of y'all in the truck. Hey, were you driving? He was like, well, what time was it? I was like, it was about 7 o'clock. I was asleep.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were driving. Yeah, I was driving, but I shouldn't have to pay it. Okay, well, or he said I wasn't driving and I'm not going to pay it. So we dug a little deeper, and lo and behold, there's his face. You sure you weren't driving? Like, it's just, you know what I mean? It's like,
there's no privacy anymore. Like, privacy is an illusion at this point.
It's gone.
Like, if you don't know it, every time, there's street signs everywhere that have little tag readers on them if you didn't know what those little boxes were. They're all over the place. Everywhere. It's not just school zones anymore. They're everywhere. Every time you drive past a cop, they got tag readers on their car.
Yeah.
If you drive past a school bus, there's a little, well, at least the camera. But I don't know if they're reading tags yet. But
yes, they are.
They will.
They are.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess they have to give out the tickets,
I've
right?
had tickets, or not me personally, but I've had to give people who I work with tickets.
So there is a database somewhere that is storing all the information of everywhere your car has been. And if that car is attributed to you, they have a track of everywhere you've been.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be long with the smart IDs and whatnot that, and England's or UK is already instituting it. There's a political party there that promises everyone will have their smart IDs. That it will be illegal not to have one.
God dang, man.
So everywhere you walk outside of your house is going to be tracked, and also inside of your house, because there are systems that can use your own Wi-Fi in your house to watch you every move you make inside your house. And that doesn't matter if you're on the toilet, in the shower, having marital relations, anything.
Dude, it's just,
you can be tracked anywhere.
And that, it's so crazy, man, because I be telling people, like my younger family members and friends of their friends, I'm like, just don't, you cannot get away with crime.
You can't, yeah.
And you can't get away with
crime. The technology is too great. I mean, look into Palantir if you haven't heard of that before. Just look into that company because it's coming to all of us.
Just look at Tesla. Look at Julio Fulio's video, offing video, or where they that is 4K. That shit looked like a movie, and that just came from a random parked car.
Yeah,
like they weren't expecting. Like, it's like if you're going to do that crime, nobody's driving. All right, is that a Tesla? Okay, we're good. We can do it there. God dang it, there's one there. God dang, like nobody's doing that.
Yeah, I saw. It was the D4VD David story. How they tracked the girl who ran away in the first place by all the cameras and sensors everywhere.
It's crazy.
They're like, here she was leaving the house. There she was running down the back alleyway.
Yeah. And what's crazy is we all have a phone in our pocket. So even if you're trying to escape it, it doesn't matter. Like,
if you have your phone on, they're tracking it. It doesn't matter if you turn off your location. It's still traceable.
Man, my smartwatch blows my mind sometimes. It's like if I'll be sitting at my desk and I'm like, hey, you haven't moved in 4 hours. How the I ain't moved? Like, I want that privacy. Like, I can't have my movement. Like, but I chose to put it on there because it is convenient to have it. And I lost these calories, and I can text here. I can do that. But even when I just leave my house and it's not in the vicinity of my phone. You might want to turn around. You're not in the vicinity. It got to be connected.
You have to stay on your tether.
Yeah. That exactly, a tether. That is a good analogy there.
Well, that's the thing. Like right now, it's still somewhat optional, but eventually it won't be.
Nah, man, I think it's it's going away very soon.
It really is.
We'll tie it up. But look, Smokey was talking about security and cameras.
On Palantir.
We found something at a gas station. We're not a sponsor, but just trash talkers. It's just a single letter, and y'all probably aren't going to see it because the letters are green. But
we're not condoning this thing because we have no idea what it is.
But if y'all know what this is, please let us know in the comment section.
We're not even condoning following the website, but
we just want to know what it is.
It was just a random business card with nothing but a website on it that was found at a gas station. So if anybody has any idea what that means, let us know.
100%. So now, to finish this off, ultimately, did GWAR take it too far?
I personally don't think so. And I apologize to people who, really love the politicians.
Stop. Don't apologize. Why are you apologizing?
Because their feelings are hurt.
Who gives a if that's how you
I'm
feel,
not
who cares how
apologizing for how I feel. I'm apologizing because your feelings are hurt.
Okay.
I'm sorry to y'all, but I don't think they went too far.
Okay. I'm gonna ride with Smokey. I don't think they went too far, and I'm not apologizing. If your feelings are hurt, you probably don't need to be watching this podcast right now. I don't. Sorry.
Yeah. And I would say probably don't worship politicians so much.
You still want to apologize that their feelings are hurt? If you that soft, man, God.
Dude, you look at the comments on it. But the other thing is these rage baiting sites, though, and accounts on social media, they literally try to find things and formulate it into this thing that is going to get the most rage out of people.
Yeah, to get them emotionally invested.
Yes.
And if you are that emotionally invested into something to someone you've never met that probably doesn't give two craps about you, I'm sorry.
And they lie to do it.
And you go and apologize again. I mean, like.
Well, I'm apologizing to the people that fall for it. I mean, I'm not apologizing for myself because I didn't do it to anybody. But I'm sorry that you feel that way.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, god dang. So you feel bad.
Yeah,
I feel yeah. All right, I feel bad that you are that hurt. Like they the people.
It's like when somebody breaks up with you and they're just like, "I'm sorry that you feel that way."
God dang.
You're like, that don't mean nothing to me.
Yeah, hold on. I used to say something in middle school. My mom was like, "You need to." Yeah, I used to say that. I apologize that your feelings are hurt.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry that I hurt your feelings.
It's like getting around it. Yeah. Like, I don't really care. I'm just. I just don't like that you feel that way.
Yeah, I don't think our subscribers are like that. I don't
think so. Most of ours are open-minded people who don't worship politicians.
Man, salute to you guys out there. So you guys,
it doesn't matter which side of the aisle. It's not a good idea to worship politicians.
And even if we are on different sides, I'm sure we will find a common place somewhere in the middle. Mm-hmm. I'm sure we'll check out a band that you'll enjoy very soon. That we will enjoy very soon.
Yeah,
and we'll all be right back here in the middle
because we will love the music regardless of what side they're on.
100%. We'll all come on. Music is the glue that binds us together. 100%, man. You got anything else for the Trash Talkers this week, Smoked Up?
No, I guess that's it.
That's it for this week. To the Trash Talkers who have stuck around with us this long, we greatly appreciate it. Again, leave your comment down in the comment section. The top 3 comments will be read on next podcast. With that being said, my name is GWAR Hollywood 6. Bye.
I am Larry Smokey Ramirez.
And we are
over out. Deuces. Yeah, we go watch some GWAR now.